Spurg here, and in this video we are going to break down Motul's line of motorcycle oils. Now, Motul is a brand that has many products far beyond motorcycle oil, and they're also one that I've become really familiar with over the past few years because they sponsor our Highside, Lowside motorcycle podcast, as well as countless other motorcycle events and programs around the world. They're continually giving back to the sport, and their products and quality speak for themselves. That being said, reading through some of the customer reviews on the product pages for oil specifically, one of the things that I noticed was the difficulty that customers were finding around choosing the right type of oil. So the goal of this video is to help demystify Motul's oil line. I want to walk through each level to help you decide which oil is right for you, your use, and your budget. To that end, we're going to discuss 5 different types of Motul's motorcycle oil: the 3000 line, the 5100 line, the 7100 line, their 300V race oil, as well as their twin oil. Now, this is going to be a basic guide, but if you're interested in learning more about things like total base numbers and why they're important as part of your oil research journey, you should check out Ari Henning's episode of the Shop Manual entitled "Should You Change Your Oil Before Winter Storage?" There's a lot of good information there. So, Motul, founded in 1853 as Swan and Finch Oil Company as part of Standard Oil, the name Motul was adopted in 1969. Now, some of the most notable achievements that Motul is responsible for in the world of engine oil is they introduced the world's first multi-grade oil in 1953. The first semi-synthetic oil introduced in 1966, and in 1971, they introduced the first 100% synthetic ester-based oil. Now, as we walk through the different levels of Motul oil, you're going to see that their most expensive oils are going to be ester-based because esters cost more to refine and process. We'll talk more about what they are a little bit later in the video. But according to the American Petroleum Institute, the API, if you will, there are 5 grades or groups of oil. Group 1 being the most affordable with the most basic levels of protection, up to Group 5 being the most expensive and offering the best levels of protection. So we're going to kick off this discussion with Motul's 3000 series, which actually falls into Group 2. So the 3000 series is going to be your base oil in Motul's lineup. This is going to be a mineral oil. Now, who is it for? This is going to be a reliable oil for general, urban, and utility riding, commuting, everyday use where performance demands aren't extreme. So for riders who want cost-effective oil in a less demanding situation, you can consider the 3000 line. Now, it is a mineral-based oil. Mineral oils are the simplest and least expensive to refine, but unlike a Group 1 solvent refined oil, the 3000 line is hydrotreated, which means it's going to lead to less impurities and better antioxidation. So the benefits here, it's going to meet or exceed your basic manufacturer requirements. It's going to help reduce wear. It'll maintain engine performance while also offering up good clutch engagement and shifting. And it bears mention that from the 3000 line through all the oils we're going to discuss today, they all meet JASO MA2 standards. JASO is a Japanese standard. MA2 is referring to, the stickiness of the oil for clutch performance. So everything we'll discuss today, all the way down to the 3000 line, is going to be ensuring optimum wet clutch performance for you. So if the 3000 series is your basic oil, the 5100 series is your enhanced all-arounder. This is going to be a synthetic blend with esters introduced. So who's it for? This is going to be a step up, ideal for recreational riding and commuting, whether you're on-road or off-road. It's for riders looking for better performance than regular mineral oil without going up to the cost and performance of a full synthetic. So what is it? Well, it's a synthetic blend of groups 3, 4, and 5 oils, and it's going to introduce synthesized mineral oils as well as introducing higher quality esters. It was a perfect opportunity to finally talk about what an actual ester is. They are going to be oils made from a combination of vegetables, minerals, and animal fatty acids. Now, the benefits of esters in general is they can handle higher temperatures than not only traditional mineral oil, but also lower grade synthetic oils. Esters are going to leave behind fewer deposits when burned. They are going to be polar static types of oil, which means that they're attracted to metal, i.e., they're going to leave behind a film, so there is less risk of metal on metal startup as oil pressure in the engine begins to build. Now, The benefits of the 5100 series specifically, it's going to introduce that ester technology. It's going to improve shifting as well as engine protection. It's going to give you smoother clutch engagement, shifting. It's going to also offer anti-wear properties for longer engine life and improved gear protection over something like the 3000 series, and better heat resistance. It's going to withstand higher temperatures commonly seen in stop and go riding. Now, those are the first two groups. Everything we're discussing from here on out, the 7100 series, the 300V, the twin, are going to be Group 5 ester-based oils of the highest quality. They're each going to feature different additives for different performance goals. So let's get into it with the 7100 series. So if the 5100 series is your enhanced all-arounder, the 7100 series is your high performance all-arounder. Who's it for? Well, it's for anyone watching this video that says, I just want the best oil for my motorcycle. This is going to be an excellent choice for most everyday riders, those that are commuting, spirited weekend rides, doing an occasional track day, or an aggressive adventure ride. This will have you covered for both on and off-road use. So what is it? It's a 100% synthetic-based high-performance oil with a high concentration of esters. Now, the benefits here, it's a high level of protection. It's going to offer you the strongest protection for your engine and your gearbox. It's going to withstand higher temperatures than any of the oils we discussed previously. And it's going to also now introduce reinforced additives. It's going to contain high levels of anti-wear additives and detergents. Detergents will help prevent oil from frying on the engine parts and suspend dirt, while dispersions will keep clutch material and combustion byproducts mixed into the oil for your oil filter to capture. And this will exceed drain intervals. You always want to use your motorcycle's owner's manual to determine when you should be changing your oil. But if you're someone that forgets to change your oil on time, 7100 series can exceed oil change interval recommendations. If the 7100 series is your high performance all-arounder, well then the 300V is your dedicated race oil. Who's it for? This oil is specifically designed for racing and highly demanding track use where absolute maximum performance is the goal. It's going to be used by many factory race teams in competitions like MotoGP and World Superbike. There are separate formulas here for street and off-road use. What is it? It's a high-performance racing oil that uses advanced ester core technology. So what are the benefits? This is going to ensure the maximum power output of your engine. Ester core is going to provide the strongest cling to metal to minimize engine wear. It's also going to offer outstanding anti-wear and extreme pressure protection at the highest of RPMs, and it's going to withstand extreme temperatures while leaving fewer deposits. Some considerations here, though, is that race oils typically have a shorter lifespan and are less ideal for street use due to their focus on maximum performance over longevity. The too long didn't read is that if you're looking between the 7100 and the 300V here, if you want the best combination of oil life and high performance, the 7100 series is going to be the better choice for most riders. If you are using your motorcycle in extreme performance conditions and you want the ultimate oil, but at a slight expense to overall longevity, then you will go with the 300V. So the final oil we're going to discuss today is the Motul Twin Series, which is a specialized oil for multi-chambered engines. Who's it for? It's for riders looking for a high-performance oil for their American-made V-twin motorcycle. What is it? It's an ester-based Group 5 full synthetic engine oil, specialized gearbox oil, or primary oil. Motul recognizing that each different chamber has different requirements. Motul is also going to offer a V-twin oil change kit, which you're going to see here in this beautiful red box on my right-hand side, which is going to include all the different oils as well as anything else you need for an oil change. Each oil is going to be optimized for each chamber's specific job. Now the benefits here is that by using an oil design for each chamber, maximum performance can be achieved for each specific function. Each oil is going to be designated to the specifications of its intended chamber. For example, the twin engine and primary oil is going to be recommended for 5,000 mile change intervals, and the gearbox oil will last you up to 10,000 miles. So, in summary of everything we've discussed today, hopefully this has given you a better idea of which Motul motorcycle oil is right for you and your bike. Just let's wrap it up in a quick synopsis. The 3000 is your base mineral oil. The 5100 series is your enhanced all-arounder, which starts to introduce esters and synthetics in a blend. The 7100 series is your high-performance, full synthetic, high concentration of ester oils. This is going to be great for most riders out there looking for the ultimate performance. You have the 300V, which is going to be your ultimate race oil. You'll sacrifice a little bit of the longevity of the 7100 series. And then for you American V twin aficionados, you can check out the twin oil as well as the full oil change kits. Hopefully that has given you a better idea of which Motul oil is right for you and your intended use. If you're still confused, you're not sure which oil is right for you, you can reach out to one of our customer service reps and they can walk you through all the different types of oil available to make sure you find the right oil to match up with your intended use as well as your budget. I want to thank you today for joining us for this overview of Motul's oil lineup. I'm Spurg. Enjoy the ride.